there's something that connects us with the way exchanging happens at the moment. Like, it's more transactional with money. We buy something, we give something, and it's like a constant, like, transaction. And what would it take for it to be less transactional? So that's in connection with money, but then I see a connection with love and relating, and it's connected, it's similar. It's where we are moving out of transactional connections and deeper into a much more felt sense, a heart to heart connection where there is depth. And like in my other video, it connects to this field that I speak of that we fully have yet to connect to. And yeah, I think this really does involve love, to be honest. And it comes into sensitivity. I think I've realized along the lines that I've really had to trust in what I feel when it comes to the depth and connecting to another heart to heart and sexually, that it's a very sacred act for me. And it requires a deeper level of depth that I haven't been able to. I've only just been able to start meeting myself in that, let alone to really connect with others and trust in that, because it's something that feels a little more unknown around me right now. But by me trusting in this, I can describe it as depth of like a real intimacy between another person and myself. And for me to deeply trust in that, I feel I then start seeing it in my day-to-day life with money and the transaction of that, and the distrust or the value that we add to something because it has money, instead of what do we actually value. And I feel I can't now put a price on anything because that's from my value and my experience, and I'm automatically saying, well, this is what it's worth, this is what you have to pay, instead of, can I trust? Do I actually have to receive something back every time I give something? So, but now, we are still in a system where we need to sustain and have stability, and we need money. So there's one part of me that's wanting to say, okay, if I'm offering something, which I do offer different things, to give that person, it's either, we can call it pay as you feel, or gifting, or donation. It's like giving what you feel, or what you can, what capacity you have. And it does come down to value as well. But if someone is coming to you and they value what you do, we're still going to have the takers in the world. We're still moving through that. But the people that really value, and I feel like it's also coming from me valuing myself, there's an exchange, there's an energy, there's an integrity in that. And then there's energy exchange, yeah. So where we're like offering other things, not just money. And I feel that I would love to see a moment in time where I am sustained because I'm in community, and there's other ways of me receiving and giving. So I can completely give that person that option as to if they want to give, and it's also okay if they don't. Because we're constantly receiving and giving in different ways, but that I feel requires a lot of trust. A lot of trust. And I know of people out there that are, sustaining themselves with simply people gifting them. And I feel like in some way it's going to even something out, because there are a lot of people with a lot more money to give and that want to give. But I feel like there's so much more to feel into with this. It excites me. I think with the system and money and survival, it's like it can create so much fear. I feel like there's other topics that are coming up here that I won't go into that, because I feel like that's a whole other topic. But I'm inviting this more into my offerings now, and I'm feeling into these different ways, because I am here to be of service and offer guided, or let's say healing, heart opening spaces. So I don't want to charge heaps for them, and I don't want to tell someone what they have to pay, and then it's then not affordable for certain people. Like that's never made sense to me. But there has to be a way out of this and the way of changing. But it's going to, what I'm seeing is I can get very impatient, and it has to be gradual. So I'm learning patience. And money is icky. It brings up a lot for people. There's a lot of wounding. There's a lot of collective wounding. There's so much, because I feel like as I'm speaking about this, money really connects to it's love and eros as well. It connects to all of it, because it's how we're also of service. And it's like, because there is such a disconnection in sexuality and love, like it's a lot there. I feel like I'm gonna do another video on love and eros, because I feel like that's a whole other big subject.